Lane.
We've seen, you know, the last 2.5 games at least, the second half of Aston Villa and Tottenham and West Ham, where we played just beautiful football. It was so fluid. It was exactly the way we drew it up, you know, where we come out of the back, you know, build up, and then move up the pitch, very organized. And, you know, the number of shots we had on goal over those 2.5 games, you could really start to see what we were working on coming together. And so our goal is obviously to win. And, you know, I think just the commentary has changed, you know, over the last 2.5 games. I've never seen anything change so quickly, you know, than kind of perspectives on how a team does or how a team is doing.
Frank and Stuart are with us. It was all part of the plan. Stevie, why are you shaking your head?
Honestly. 2.5 kids. It was exact. And I thought, there's no way he's going to outdo himself with that, and he did. It's exactly how we drew it up. I mean, come on. Give yourself a shake. How was about you do it? How was about, supposedly, when you start doing what you drew up, you can do it before the season's done, when you've got nothing on the line, you've got nothing to play for. The teams you're playing against have got nothing to play for, but all of a sudden you think you're Brazil. I mean, come on, give us a break.
Shaka, even you were shocked.
Yeah, listen, I've been saying for some time, Todd Boehly just needs to keep quiet. And in all honesty, I thought he was doing a really good job. He really, because he just has this knack of putting his foot in his mouth when Chelsea simply do not need it. So stay out of the limelight, let football people talk football. Listen, I get it, you go to a conference, this is a little bit of a soundbite, but it does not help. It does not help when you are trying to sell that, listen, we spent £1 billion, we've sacked, what, 3 managers over the last 18 months, all so we could smash West Ham. It's coming together nicely. That was the plan all along. I mean, it just sets Chelsea up for more ridicule. If this is how you drew it up, let it play out. And just stay in the shadows, say nothing about it, let it play out. Nobody needs this.
Oh, Frank, you're a former Chelsea guy. Can you back him?
You know, I want to have some sympathy for him, but it's embarrassing. When I was listening and I saw all our faces, our 4 faces, and we can add UK, all having a, you know, a smile in on our face, because our faces, because, I mean, we cannot believe that. Nobody's going to believe that. We know, if you know football, we saw Chelsea struggling for 2 years, and the chairman is saying that after 2.5 games, not 3, 2.5 games, everything is erased, that everything is forgotten and everything is perfect in a perfect world. Of course not. It will take so much more time to forget what happened and to make sure that the team can be back to its best and meaning for Chelsea trying to win the Premier League. They're so far away from Manchester City, from Liverpool, from Arsenal. And I feel sad when I say that, because I know Chelsea. I played for Chelsea, and I've seen what happened after I left Chelsea when the club has been so successful, but being so consistent. I think Todd Boehly forgot that consistency is the key, and not 2.5 games. That's not enough. I don't buy it.
2.5 is the magic number, Robbo.
I think he forgot the game against Arsenal when they lost 5-0, I think it was, and they were totally outplayed. And Stevie is absolutely right. I don't always agree with Stevie, as you found out earlier on in the show. But when there's nothing to play for, I've seen so many teams do that where, you know, they can't win a cup, they can't get higher up the league, and then they start the last 7 games of the season, they play really well, and everyone says, oh, actually, they're getting better. And next season might be the season. But they go back to the same old inconsistency next year. So all the important games, all the big games which Chelsea needed to play well in, they haven't done it so far. And it's been a real struggle for them.
Sorry, Mr. Boehly, it seems unanimous on the panel tonight.
It seems.
That was not the conversation to be having. There was obviously a lot of chat about the Premier League on our YouTube channel. Be sure to always stay up to date with all of it. Updated daily with new content.